Hey Biscuiteers, Fuchsia here. So today I'm going to play my favorite class, Havencraft, that I haven't been playing much this expansion, to be honest. Havencraft last expansion was very enjoyable, mostly because it was top tier. But like it lost a lot of cards, so like it was kind of uncertain this expansion. Summer Temple got reprinted, which is very interesting, and it's the core of this deck along with Selena. So basically this is an amulet deck that goes different ways. So first of all, it like tries to high roll a bit with the amulets, but it also like has followers with high defense, especially the new legendary Zenova Humana, so that it can take advantage of the Summer Temple and just go face. It also has Mara here for some long-term damage in case you need that little bit of damage in the end. And of course the amazing removal, Redeemer Schedule. It banishes anything. It banishes a follower for like 0 to 4 cost, which is amazing. So yeah, I tried to make this kind of deck day 1, but it didn't quite work. This one is from ShadowverseWins, and I really liked it. And I tried it out, and I got some wins, and it was very fun. So yeah, hope you guys will like the games. Let's go to the I can't talk. Let's go to the games. Alright, so this is the first game I'm going to show you against Dragoncraft. So going second is not terrible, I guess, because we draw more cards, so there's a higher chance of high rolling. But obviously going first like allows you to go face more, so yeah. I just wanted to keep this hand because honestly I wanted to get some tempo on the board, and with Sweetwing Seraph you can get some draws out of it, pretty good. And there's also Major Prayers, which is pretty good draw too. So yeah. Basically this is kind of aggro dragon because they play the Wormfire Engineer. I decided to play the Anvil just because like it's the higher countdown, and like I can get Summit Temple anyway later on anyways. Thankfully we top deck this amulet, which gives us a turn to play. And now our Major Prayers does 2 things now, not just 1. Pretty slow turn for them. Not too scary. We do draw a Selena, so I decided to just play another Unicorn so that we can activate the Selena effect later. Originally I was going to play the Major Prayers, but like if you have Selena high roll, I feel like you need to take advantage of it. Unfortunately, they did play this though. They did play the Razia, which I was not comfortable with beating with the Selena. I was not comfortable with taking that damage. So instead, what I did was play the Vengeful Sniper. Because we can play the Selena next turn anyways. It had the countdown amulets will have countdown, so they'll still be there. So I decided to just play with the Vengeful Sniper here. Reduce the countdown of the Anvil a bit. Reduce the cost of your Unicorn a bit, and yeah. Here's the time where you play the Selena. Not quite as crazy as traditionally, but still pretty good. And plus, we have 1 Unicorn to spare. It's pretty good. Just playing the Given Fire because we'll get another one anyways later. Evoing this so that it's a bit harder to remove. A 5-6 and a 5-5 is actually more difficult than a whiteboard to clear for Dragon right now, I think, at 9 play points. So that's why I decided to play it this way. We have the Anvil next turn, so that's a board clear. I kind of disagree with this kind of play, because this way, sure Anvil doesn't board clear, but it gives us an opportunity to banish this Razia. And that's exactly what we do, banishing this Razia. And they just see the writing on the wall and give up. Makes sense, they only have 2 cards in their hand. We have like 6 damage and 7 damage here. So yeah, pretty nice game. Alright, next match I wanted to show was against Runecraft. So Runecraft is a bit I say this about every class, but it's a bit odd in that I think right now Spellboost is like the main choice for a lot of people, but it kind of feels weird every time I play it. It doesn't feel like old Spellboost like strong or anything. It's still strong, but like it doesn't feel as strong as before. I think the other deck that they play are like Evo with like Fifth, which I actually lost a few times with against, I mean, and also I think the pure Vincent build that I have a deck and gameplay video of. You can see the cards there. But yeah, the other one that's pretty interesting is the Carol deck that's going around and getting like win streaks everywhere. That's not extremely interesting. So I just play the 4 blood charters here, just so I can draw the Selena and also reduce the Anvil. Selena is such a good card. Okay, here they don't play anything except this. So I just play the Amulet for Selena next turn and play the Banish because why not? It's kind of a shame that we didn't draw Summit Temple, but like this is fine. Next turn we can Selena. It's kind of a shame too that we didn't get the 1 play point Unicorn. That's also fine. It's actually good that we that our Cudgel is at 1. That means next turn we can play Selena and also banish this follower. Of course, you banish it first. Can't allow the spell boost. And play the Selena. Just clears board. Also gains 2 play points back. And also makes a pretty good board for ourselves. I just played the Unicorn here. Then I evo the Selena, just for stats. And voila, we have a pretty scary board. Especially if we draw Summit Temple next turn. That'd be really scary with all of these high attack followers, high defense followers. Of course, I played their main Rincon Rooney kind of early because maybe they were hoping they'd high roll a bit. This is kind of fortunate for them, but not incredibly so. So they do manage to clear 2 of the 4 followers here. Next turn, I just play the Ra. Why not? Extra damage. Evo the Ra. I'm not sure why I evo the Ra instead of evoing the Calm Featherfolk. Looking back on it, maybe evoing the Calm Featherfolk face would have been much better. Then they would be at 3. So Ra would be much better. Ra would be lethal next turn with Even Fire. That was a mistake for me. I just wanted to remove as much from their board as possible. We still win though, so no problem. But yeah, that was kind of a mistake for me. Alright, last game I wanted to play is against Bloodcraft. So Bloodcraft is their main deck is Wrath right now, so that's a bit scary, especially going first. Because there's a few Wrath builds I've seen that go really aggro, and there's a few ones that are kind of like actually playing for Wrath. So this mulligan is pretty interesting. With this many 1-drops, basically we try to high roll here. They play a Rogue Vampire, which is kind of high rolly in and of itself for them. But yeah, I just play the Unicorn Altar. This card, Unicorn Altar, is much better than I thought when I first saw the card. It's actually pretty good. Like for this deck anyways. It's like much better than I thought. I thought it would be like kind of fodder. This is not as crazy as I thought, but like whatever. It's pretty good still. But yeah, especially when they hit the same Unicorn. Like, who cares about this Unicorn? If this Unicorn gets like 1 play point or like 2 play point, that'll be great. So yeah, they're just trying to get to Wrath as fast as possible. I'm playing the Xeno here just because I'm basically like betting on Selena Harrow. Maybe not the best strategy, but like the most fun strategy. And behold, we got her. Typical Fuchsia, not playing the safe play and not punished. This is my top deck luck with using this deck. Sometimes. It's not all the time, obviously. But yeah, this is fun. Let's go. This is pretty scary. Of course, that's 3 evos into 8. I decided to play the Unveiled just like for insurance for the future turns. Because I don't know how long this game will take. And next turn we're going to play a ward anyway, so... Like, I thought we were going to play a ward anyway, so... If we did like draw a Summon Temple here, then we would be very much set because Vahumana has 8 attack with Summon Temple. Unfortunately we didn't. Played Havenfire here. Didn't play the Ra because I thought we could play the Ra next turn anyways. But yeah, I just went face here, not making the same mistake as before with like evoing other stuff. Just trying to go face. Which I think was actually a mistake here. Because if you think about it, rather than playing the Unicorn, I could have played the Major Prayers, right? Because that was like 2 play points for the thing. And I could just play Major Prayers, gotten 1 damage in, evoed this, and I got lethal. Typical Fuchsia, I'm missing lethal. So it looks like I'm being punished here with the Hazan. So this is why you don't miss lethal. You get very punished. So lesson of the day, don't miss lethal. Either way though, we still win. We're not punished. It worked out, guys. It worked out. Well, Hyrule Heaven and Haven. Alright guys, so that was the deck. It's Amulet Haven, but it's like just like all Amulet Haven builds nowadays. It does I can't talk. It does its best when Hyruling. The Hyrule isn't quite as clear as the Havens, like the Amulet Havens before, just because you're lacking a lot of the 2 play points amulets. But this is a lot more like flexible and a lot more like you have to like choose which amulets to play and what time, and like do you prioritize like on drawing the Selena, or do you want to like try to like set up boards that you can take advantage of Summon Temple with. It's actually very, very fun, I think. I think Ward Haven is the better deck, but I just like this kind of deck, and I really like this legendary Zenova Humana, just the design. So I decided to play this. Also, of course, my girl Selena. So yeah, this is a pretty fun deck. Do I recommend it? If you want a fun Haven deck that's kind of decent, I guess. Deck link in the description, by the way. But like, if you really want to like have the best Haven deck, I think like Ward is better. I might make a video of that later on. Maybe I'll add that in the card later if I actually make that video. But yeah, for now, this deck, pretty okay, pretty fun. Hyrule is always fun, if you don't mind losing a few games. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Like, what's wrong with me today? If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you love it, give me a sub, and like always, have a great day.